kind of evening, folks. I am real sorry that this is so late today, but to just give you a little bit of an update here. So, as some of you folks know, I was assisting a friend that had to have emergency surgery. Apparently, she's been renting from her boss, and she's not really in the best situation in the world. So what's kind of had me in and out today is we've been cleaning out the spare bedroom, and she's gonna go ahead and come in here with me and be a new roommate for a moment, so we can kind of get her back on her feet, help me with utilities, especially during COVID. She does want to go ahead and have me thank everybody, Stevie, Les, and Shelby, for the well wishes, and she's still had a few complications pop up, but she's been pretty solid through today. We're going to probably be working into the evening in order to go ahead and get everything taken care of. So just a quick update on all of that. Now, there's no new news in regards to JDAH, but I did, on this eve right before the UK verdict, wanted to briefly go over what it is that we do know and how this might affect the Virginia case. Okay, so what do we know? What we do know is that she has perjured herself on the stand during the Sun trial multiple times. Also during the process of the London trial. Access to the audios so that we found out exactly what really happened in that relationship have been made public. If anybody listens to those audios and still think that JD is the abuser, I don't even know. I don't even know. Do you gotta trying not to be insulting, but if you listen to those audios and still think her innocent, I worry about you. I truly do. So we got the audios. We also got the pictures from when she threw the bottle at him and the part of his finger was taken off, which is awful. Took me back to a particular night. I may do a video on what really had me feeling so much for him in regards to that particular situation. I'll just leave it vague and say I have had something extremely similar happen to me in regards to an ex, and we'll just leave it there for now. What else do we know as of right now in regards to the London Sun case? We know the judge got annoyed with her a lot. She perjured herself a lot. There's conflicting, constantly changing stories from friends that she had testified during the Sun trial. All things look like it should be a possible win in JD's favor. If by some bizarre twist of fate she and the Sun end up winning the day, I'm going to smell corruption all over it. There's just no way, after the tapes and all the evidence, that they can possibly say that the article, the op-ed they ran was correct. There's just no way. Now, on to the Virginia case. Let's go ahead and go over that a little bit. Since we've gotten out of the London case and things have gotten rolling for the Virginia case, there's been a few things, even more things, strangely enough, that have been coming to light besides what popped up on the London trial. There's been some positive things and some things that just make me questioned a Virginian judge. So what has gone ahead and happened there? Well, first of all, she has filed claim after claim after claim after claim ad nauseum. It's like she didn't even know anything other than file some other bullshit claim. What else do we know about it? We've gotten in a little bit into her mental health. We've been called the Russian bots. She has tried to get the judge to get our social media information, which is thus far denied. But we're either Russian bots or we're being paid by Mr. Waldman or JD. And her fans have also clinged to this narrative, by the way. So, go figure, right? Anyways, so that's been happening on her side. She did get a few wins. Adam Waldman is now, unfortunately, off the case. We also have the fact that JD absolutely has to show up this week in Fairfax, Virginia, right in the middle of filming, just to go see her lawyers, something that could have easily been done over Zoom, especially right now with the spike in COVID. Again, she just shows she doesn't care about anyone but herself. And she just wants to dig that knife in at him anytime she gets a chance. If she can't do it literally, she's going to do it through the court. It's ridiculous, but he would have to do a disposition anyway, since he does have the lawsuit against her. Now, she also wanted to go digging into his mental health records, which again, as I've been saying, is going to backfire, and it's going to backfire for two reasons. First reason is if they do a mental evaluation on him, and it turns out, due to her abuse, that he has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, that is going to backfire on her so bad. I mean, that's just going to wreck her entire case. Number two, by opening the door into mental health, that does give JD access to protections under the ADA. Now, to rehash, for those who don't usually watch my videos, that means is we're talking in particular about the instance surrounding when JD was in withdrawal. Because she did go ahead and withhold meds from him that is considered mental issue or developmental disability, that is still considered abuse and neglect of an elderly or disabled person under ADA law. He would have to prove that she was either power of attorney or designated caregiver during the time that the medicine was being withheld. He would need documentation proving that it would be long-term detrimental to his health and could possibly cause death as well in order to go that route. But yeah, we did go into that a little bit as well. So that is kind of a rehash of everything so far. Now, some of y'all are all talking about getting your drinks, your rum. It is way too early in the morning for me for that nonsense. So I went ahead and picked this up instead. So I'll be there with y'all, but instead of getting my drink on, I'm more than likely going to be zinging on caffeine. So there with you in solidarity. Alright, folks, as always, I do appreciate your time today. Send whatever positive energies. If you pray, if you're a pagan, just send all your good energies. I do believe that those two probably already know the verdict well ahead of all the rest of us. But just put out your feelers out there for a positive outcome, and that way this will definitely impact positively on the Virginia case. Now, again, as always, this is a small channel here. We don't get that many views, so please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you like, please go ahead and hit the comments. If you are a troll, feel free to hit the dislike button, but any comment you leave will be deleted unless it is a logical argument. Now, I do hope you have a good one. Have a great day.